The goal of this podcast, if you're listening, pay attention, especially all you entertainers, whatever field you in, pay attention. Because his goal is to help at least one of you. He's already helped me, so I'm pretty sure he's going to help you. The game he's going to drop, or in the game him and Nicole are going to drop, and the things that they're going to talk about are absolutely relevant to anybody that has a dream, anybody that wants to get to the next level. He's been to that mountaintop. All the highs and lows, he's here to talk about it. This is his truth and in his words. So pay attention, get to know this brother, get to know Nicole, because I promise you they're going to be around for a long time. So welcome to my Art My Rulez here on the DFPN. You guys have a good one.
In my life, gonna make a sacrifice. This is my life. My art, my rules. It's BMQ. I'm a precious jewel. You can't stop my moves. You can Jew me, sue me. What you gonna do? But I'm back with no nonsense. Still undefeated like the 72 Dolphins. And my face guard clean. Still repping the team in my UM green. Fame without fortune, that's torture. But I'm still in the struggle, doing it for the culture. For the MIA, MI baby, where money is a motivating inspiration. Legends only live once, but my legacy lives forever. I'm a pioneer trendsetter. I'm a legend in my lifetime. You only get one in your life.
How are you doing? Hello, how's everybody doing? Yes, welcome to my Art My Rulez. That's right, this is Brother Marquis, BMQ, Dades County Old School Early Edition Triple OG of the rap game. And yes, we are back. This is my new podcast with my lovely co-host, Nicole Key, my Art My Rulez. Welcome to our first episode. How's everybody doing?
Well, someone woke up in a good mood.
Yeah. I was up since 5 o'clock this morning, falling back. To sleep. Yeah, I was cleaning up and I was drinking coffee, but yeah.
Yeah, you look all bright and fresh.
Well, because I last night at about 7 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How you been though? How you been?
How have you been?
Busy as always.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm always doing good when you're not chewing my ass out, so doing good today.
It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing when I'm chewing your ass out, because that means work's getting done. Because you know I have something for you.
Yeah, work's getting done. Yes, that's right. You are a hard worker, young lady.
So when I don't chew you out, it's like, what are you doing for me? What are you doing for me?
Well, I try to be as pleasant and I try to be your most easiest, cool client that you have. You know, I don't want to make anything hard for anybody. So, you know. I'm
not going to lie. You are my favorite.
You are helping me put together this show, and we're taping. This is going to be our first episode. So how are you doing? So what have you got going on?
Well, I've been working on some contracts, doing a lot of the admin part of it. So these contracts are ridiculous that the people give to these artists. I'm working with a composer right now, and they're taking all his publishing just straight from underneath them.
Oh, yeah. That's the nature of the beast in this business. Yeah, take. But everything's taken from you. You have nothing.
Yeah, he didn't even know about the underlining musical composition, what it meant, and it meant like pretty much the film score, like the music, the sheet music that you make. That's what they're taking. That's what the money is.
Oh.
And he didn't know that's what he was giving away.
Right.
Well, and I was like, yeah. So we're renegotiating that contract right now. So that's what I was working with on yesterday afternoon.
Right. Well, he has you, and you make sure that young man owns everything.
Yeah. Well, I want to be fair. Like, we want to be fair, but we don't want to leave him with nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah. Hey, did you see that Spotify thing that came out about the data about the royalties and whatnot?
No, I haven't looked at it. Wow, what's up with that? I haven't heard about it.
Because they said like a little under 2% of the people on Spotify, the artists on Spotify, make $50,000 a year from streams alone, from Spotify alone.
Oh yeah, and Spotify's not paying.
No. Okay, look, babe. How many people are on Spotify that are artists?
I have millions, right?
Yeah, artists, right? Did we have that many artists back in the day when you were doing it?
No.
Okay, so 2% of millions is a lot, right?
Right.
So 2% of a million is making 50,000 a year on just one revenue stream, which is Spotify. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. We need to get into some of that.
I know. So I mean, with hopefully we gather some like a platform for you for your fans to follow you, to find you, because you've been in hiding. You're finally coming out of the hole.
Yeah, I'm running.
Your fans miss you.
Yeah, I'm running from some real gangsters. Tell fans I'm okay, and yeah, I'm coming out of hiding, and I'm well protected. I'm protecting myself, so.
Yeah, and God's good too. God's been protecting us. Everything we're doing, God has us protected for sure.
Yes, God is great. God is good.
Yeah.
God is good. All knowing and everywhere at the same time.
Speaking of the streams and Spotify, what's up with your music?
Oh, well, we're getting some music together. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be having a young man come over today. Yeah, we're gonna sit down and talk. And we're gonna sit down and talk. And
he's gonna write? He's gonna produce.
He's going to produce, and I have this one kid. I don't know what he's going to do. He had a major record before. He had got nominated for a Grammy, and yeah, he's calling, wanting to do some things with me. But
okay, make sure that they do the split sheet before you even do anything. Just all you need is their BMI or ASCAP number, and that's it. So I could get it, like so that I can record it, register it, and it's like, you know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, I don't want to have to deal with it on the back end like I've been all week.
Right.
Marquis.
Yeah. And also, too, I have to get some information for you, from you for BMI as well.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, so as long as anyone you work with, babe, just make sure that I get their BMI number so I can just log it in to make sure that everyone gets their pay,
All right, cool beans.
And their publishing company. If they have a publishing company, I need that information too.
Yes, I do. I'll give you all of that information shortly.
No, from your person that's coming over.
Oh, yeah. I'm quite sure he does.
Yeah, so make sure you get that before you even get in the studio.
It's just in the talking stages with me and this guy right now.
Yeah, that's good.
He doesn't call, and then he calls, so I don't really, know what's happening.
Oh, yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah,
but,
I got.
Have you got any tracks that you've been recording? Like, do you have any on you that you've been recording?
I don't have any tracks as of yet. The gentleman. These guys that I'm supposed to be seeing, they're supposed to have all of the tracks, but I don't have any tracks right now.
Did they send anything to you?
No.
Okay.
The tracks are everywhere. I can always find.
Yeah, but then there's samples. If they have samples in it, you got to clear it.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna have any samples in it.
Yeah, I prefer not samples because I don't want to have to deal with that.
Not samples. And the tracks that I was grooving on too was from those guys from Germany. Those.
Yeah, so they want to work with you.
Yeah, those are the tracks that I need.
Okay,
right?
well, I gave you their email. All you have to do is reach out.
Right. Yes, I do have their emails, and I was picking out. They have a gang of stuff. So
they're really talented. They're really, really talented. But they're in Germany. I like them a lot. They're willing to work with us. So you need to reach out because you have to follow through, babe. Follow through. Call them up or email them. Let them know the tracks that you want. Give them specifics, and then they'll work with us they'll work with me on the back end, and then they'll work with you on the production side of it. But you need to pick out the tracks so they don't know what you want.
Yes, they got a gang of them. It takes days to go through all of that stuff.
Well, just pick two right now.
Right, I'll pick 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, and then email them. Do you have their email still?
Yes, I do.
Because it'd be nice for you to introduce yourself to them and let them know, hey, thank you for working with us, and then give them the tracks that you want to work, and then they can work on the production, and then we'll work. I already told them we'll work on the back end for it.
Okay, cool. No
so,
problem.
Yeah, you just worry about the production, okay?
Okay.
But you got to give them what you want.
Right.
Okay.
We got to find more real shit to talk about than just our personal shit with like what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's a subject of something to talk about. Something.
Well, a lot of stuff we're doing is a lot of the industry stuff. A lot of the artists don't know. So I guess it's good. It's good to see. It's probably good for them to see that you're going through it too. You know?
Yeah.
But before they had to do everything for you, remember you were telling me that they just told you where to go, what to do, and you just went. Now it's like you have to kind of do it on your own because you're independent.
Yeah, a lot of.
But that means you get more of the money.
Right. Yeah. When the money starts coming, but it's a long.
Don't even start that. Don't even start when the money starts coming because the money could have been here already if you would have followed through. Don't get me mad. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's all about money, but sometimes it's not all about money either. All money isn't good money. But
tell me about it. It has to match with you.
You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for the opportunity, and that was probably an opportunity that I was not prepared for. So
you weren't the only one that wasn't prepared. The other part wasn't either.
But I'm quite sure that you still have that contact, though. You still can make it happen.
Yeah, but it's double work for me to do.
Yeah, well, we don't want you to work double.
But I'm going to do it.
Right, but we don't want you to work double.
So yeah, it'll get done. But still, it's like, it's because I could be working on something else for you instead of doing double work on the same thing.
Right.
You know? Oh, we call it. So did you look into the Facebook to do the for the show the My Rulez Facebook fan page?
No, I didn't. I don't. I'm just on Facebook basically just for some of my family members that's out there. I'm really not into all of that social media shit.
Okay.
But
well, you better start getting into it.
I know that we're gonna need it, but I'm not really into all of that social media shit. But it is what it is.
Hey, you know what, babe? Why don't you, since you want tracks and whatnot, and you like these young artists? I remember you were telling me you like young artists and whatnot. Yeah. You should give out your the email just to see if people want to send their tracks. You never know. You might find a young talent, and we finally set up the new email.
Right. I'm always on YouTube. I like YouTube more than anything. To tell you the truth.
Well, yeah, but give a young artist an opportunity, a young producer.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Yeah. Right now, I have all the tracks that I need right now. I love the young music, but I have all of the tracks that I need right now. I mean, they're right there. All I have to do is just grab them, pay for them, and get them.
No, all you need to do is grab them. I deal with the end of the money part of it.
Right. And
but you haven't grabbed them. It's been like 3 months.
Right. Yeah. Young producers, they don't want to. This is the rap game. Nobody hardly wants to work with anybody my age. I keep telling you that.
Well, stop thinking like that.
Show and proving. You got to do a lot of show and proving to get these young cats to. Well,
no, honestly, people depend on other people too much. You need to do it yourself, and then people come to you.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's what you need to start doing. So get the track and do it, and then people will start seeing what you're doing, and then start wanting to work with you. But people want to work. I get hit up all the time. People want to work with you.
Yeah, but nobody has any cash, so they want everything for free.
Yeah, but if they're talented enough, I wouldn't mind, especially if they have the platform,
Right.
But at the same time, it's like good music. If you make good music, it's all. I rather collaborate. That's better because then they're both invested.
Yeah. Collaborations are always cool, but it has to be with the right. Has to be with the right stuff, though. It has to have.
It has to be worth it. Yeah.
The right spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It's true. So tell us what else you want to be doing with this podcast, babe?
Well, basically with the podcast, man, I just wanted to tell my side of the story. It's a lot that a lot of things that people don't know as far as me and Two Live Crew. And and I just wanted to let people hear my side of the story since it's just so much of Luke out there, not meaning to bash brother Luke or be in on all of that. It's just that, he's just everywhere saying that, my, this and this and this and this and this. And he just acts like he goes about it like we don't even exist, I
understand that.
And, when I'm hearing that people reach out to Luke for all of us and Luke tell everybody that we don't exist, Well,
here's your opportunity to give him your contact. Give him your email, babe, that we use to contact you.
Yeah, well, my email is what? It's myartmyrulez@gmail.com. Rules with
the rules with the Z.
Right. Rules with the Z. myartmyrulez@gmail.com. This is how you can reach Brother Marquis. If you have any music, if you want to do any collaborations, or if you're interested in me doing things, but especially on the black side of the business, which business can be, everybody, white, black, whatever. But Brother Luke just seems to just tell everybody that we don't exist and that I'm not around. And I guess he tries to get those deals and everything for himself. But, I'm tired of that. So that's why I'm coming out of hiding to let everybody know that I am here. I am living and I contributed a hell of amount to Two Live Crew. And it's just not with that guy.
Well, you're the whole point of the whole reason that we're going back to file. I mean, you're the reason that's happening.
Well,
so you initiated that. So if it wasn't for you, being willing to, go forward with the whole case and me filing and whatnot, they wouldn't be, the group wouldn't be able to get that right now, or at least attempt to get it back. That's gonna be.
They're gonna fight with tooth and nail before they try to give it to us. And the cool thing about that too is brother Luke. Luke signed off on the termination with us as well. And you would have thought that maybe he signed the termination, we signed together. Maybe that would have gave us some kind of initiative to get back together to try to work together or something, but still no. So
yeah, that's really disheartening. I mean, you guys did some great things together, historically, and as far as what hip hop you guys did for hip hop. It'd be amazing if you guys could get together. But we went ahead and offered the olive branch, and we put it out there. So all we could do is put it in God's hands at this point. Hopefully, he gets to change your heart. And I don't know what it is that he doesn't want to, but you guys never really had a bad relationship. Just like you guys, all the people talking here, he said, she said, all that stuff.
Never had a relationship with him, period.
Yeah. But see, right now, what I feel is like, you're saying your truth. He's saying his truth. A lot of it's a lot of hurt between you guys.
His truth is a lie. He didn't do everything.
Well, that's where you're hurt. That's where your truth is coming out of. But it's like once you guys can speak, maybe I don't know what it is. There's a lot of things he's going to need to acknowledge and admit.
He has a lot of pride.
That could be it right there.
He did anything wrong. That's just how he is.
And it's unfortunate because you guys could be like working together for the better of the kids and younger generation. Like, can you imagine if you guys did benefits and stuff for the concerts or for the kids, and then put it back into your community?
Yep, that would be.
And then you guys have to make so much of a difference, and your legacy would be more than the music of like, Me So Horny and like all that bouncing on dick and shit.
Yeah, that would be bigger than anything we've done. But he'll probably take that idea and probably run.
But he needs you to do that
right now and run out to the other guys right now and do it.
Well, hopefully they'll start seeing that you're about the business and start seeing that what you're doing right now, getting a platform, being professional and just trying to, spearhead your own career. Maybe they'll start seeing they want to jump and join you.
Yeah, well, hey,
that's all we can hope for.
Yeah, I'm always open for anything positive with any of those guys,
You guys did some great things together.
Yes, we did.
And then I have a thing about your book. For your book, I'm going to meet with the publisher next week. Yeah, next week.
Oh,
so
okay.
Be ready for that.
Yeah. Get out in the literary world, huh?
Well, for the West Side Story, for that track that you did with Ronnie O for Caution Crew, I'm thinking about making a children's book, like a graphic one, like a graphic novel kind of thing with that one. Because it talks about like a lot of like the police and like how you guys were treated then. Like you guys were making a noise about what's happening now in this current day. I was then, you know what I mean? And you guys were 14 years old.
Yep. Yeah, because we were going to juvenile hall. The police were harassing us then in middle school.
So let's give some background on this. What we're talking about. There's two tracks that you and Ronnie O from Ronnie O and Joe Cooley. They were 14 years old. You guys met in Riverside, and you made a group called the Caution Crew, and you guys made these two albums. And they were in 1983 that you guys recorded it, right?
12-inch singles, yeah. So some would say that me and Rodney probably had the first 12-inch single on the West Coast.
Oh yeah, big time. Those are like, I kept telling you guys, those are treasures. Those are hip hop treasures right there. Like when I first found out about it, they're like $40, and now like since I've been talking about them, they're like $400. Like okay. I wanted one. I wanted to buy one. Now I'm not. Should have bought it when it was like $40. Yeah.
So you're getting those off of eBay?
Well, the price skyrocketed.
What? So who was selling those? Clifford Richie?
No, I guess there's someone in Germany selling it, and there's someone else in London. I think only one person in California. But yeah, they range from like $200 to $400. When I first started talking about it, they were like maybe $30, $40, and now like the ones that I see on sale, they're like $400 to $200. It's like, damn it, I should have just shut up and got it first.
Damn, for a 12-inch? Wow.
Yeah, it's because the history behind it. Because a lot of people, there's some people like in one of the we call it where you buy it from, one of the sites. There was a comment underneath it saying that this was the first, like you were just saying, the first rap on the LA side. Well, even when I spoke with Paul Stewart, the music supervisor for Snowfall, He was saying that there's limited music on the West Coast for before 1985. That's how I was able to introduce your music to him, because there's nothing on this side.
Likes that stuff, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, he liked it a lot.
Yeah. So is he
would have grabbed it if it was done? If it was set up the way it should have been set up, like I've been telling you guys to get it set up, he would have grabbed it and ran with it.
Right.
Before this season closed, you know what I mean?
Right, before this season closed. So we have so it's
but
possible.
now, but since we lagged, so hopefully you get it into next season.
So hopefully we can get it into next season.
Yeah.
Well, it's always good. It's always good, you know. I mean, those records are what 30-something years old there.
Man, those are iconic. Those are iconic. Those need to be like in the museum somewhere, like the Grammy Museum even.
Yeah, that was me and Rodney always digging in the crates.
That's crazy to me. Since I work with both of you, I see two little boys like digging in.
Yeah, and that's when me and Rodney had a good relationship. We had a really, really good relationship, me and that dude, at that time.
Yeah, you guys still are good. You just don't see each other as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to keep your career relevant in this day and age is hard for both of you guys. It's hard for the older cats.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's real hard. It's real hard for the older guys, man. It's real hard. They want us out the way. Yeah, the record.
No one can make you go out of the way. You're legendary. They can't make you go out of the way.
No, they can't. But yeah, they can't make us go anywhere. But if they could, they would.
Are you typing as you're talking to us?
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So are you on your new phone finally?
Yeah, this is a new phone.
Okay, so let's tell them about our practice run where I forgot to do the audio. Yeah. I goofed. Okay, I screwed up.
Yeah, you screwed up. Yeah, you screwed up.
And then you made me feel guilty because you kept saying it was your fault, and for the first time it was actually my fault, and you were owning it was your fault, and I was feeling so bad because it was my fault.
Nothing is never your fault. I just take all the blame.
But I did what I could with it. I made a promo out of it. I did what I could. I made the best out of a situation.
Yeah.
One of my friends, when they saw the promo, that was like just me and you together, like on two separate, you know, he's like, I'm gonna get a video with me and Ice Cube and put it together and say I worked with him. I go, ass.
Everything you need. But yes, I'm gonna start working on some tracks. Just to stay busy and to keep honing the craft and the gift. And I just want to find something that'll fit me and that's suitable for me and where I'm at right now in my life. And we're going to throw it up on the platform and we're going to see. And we're going to definitely see what it does, you know, see if I can get in the lane and kind of, you know, stay in a grown man's lane.
Grown man? What did you say, grown man's land?
A grown man's lane.
Oh, I like that. What did you say?
Cussing in that. I was cussing. I think I was kind of mad that day. I was cussing and saying shit on here that I shouldn't have been saying, but I feel good.
I want to see your face. There you go.
I feel good this morning.
You look good too.
I need to get a little bit more sleep, I think. I'm getting old. I'm getting fucking.
You're not.
I'm 54.
I know. How was your birthday?
My birthday was cool.
It was good?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I celebrated by myself. I slept most of the day.
Okay, now you sound old.
Crabs. Yeah, I went out and bought me some crabs, and I had me a cake. And
that's awesome.
I bought my own self a cake, and I celebrated by myself.
Oh, you should have called me. I would have sing happy birthday with you. Did you like my happy birthday message?
My mother. Yeah, my mother's birthday was a few days before mine.
Oh, happy
March
birthday.
31st. So my daughter's birthday is coming up in a few days, April the 12th.
Oh, wow. You guys are all together.
Yeah, we're all together. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, did you get my birthday message?
Yes, I got it. Thank you for that.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yay, it's my birthday. It's the only day that I feel special.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's my birthday. April 2nd, me and Marvin Gaye.
That's right. Hey, babe, so why don't we tell them about how we met, how our dynamic started, how me and you came into play. So then you could give them some history about what we're doing and whatnot. Give us some education.
fucking woke up one morning and looked around, and you just was there. I mean, I don't know where you came from.
You swear that's how it happened.
I don't know where you came from. Where did this girl come from? You've been on ever since. You know, usually I'm good at shaking people, but I can't hide from you. I don't like that.
I'll find you. I will find you.
Wait, you know, you're not.
I will find you.
That's cool.
No, well, what happened was I was working with Ronnie, and I wanted to find out about like more information about him to help him out. And then I learned about you guys working together when you were little. And then I found out about Two Live Crew and you guys not having the music because you did an interview. And your interview made me like, I had to reach out to you and ask you some questions. And the fact that you didn't know as much as I thought you would, it just didn't make me feel right. Like, I need to find out. And then when I found out what happened, I'm like, I asked you if I could, like, you know, get your music rights back. Do you remember what you told me when I asked you if I could do it?
No. Remind me.
Okay, what did you think back then? That we could never do it? You're like, it can't happen. They're going to lawyer up. They're not going to do it. There's no way.
You over there dealing with, I'm not giving this guy that much credit, but you over there dealing with Weinberger, and you know what comes with that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, your experience alone says like, I didn't blame you. You know what I mean? Because you never had someone to help you out. So I don't blame you for thinking that.
Those people, they start acting funny when you bring family members around. They don't want you to be, they was trying to just keep me isolated from everybody.
Hey, tell me we weren't slick about it. I was quiet the whole time doing it, right?
Yeah.
I was like, just trying to do it, get things done little by little. I only talk to people I needed to talk to.
Right. I know Mr. Mix is over there with Weinberger, and he tells him everything. So
I honestly give Mr. Mix more credit. And there's a reason why he's working there, because he has to. Because the last time he tried to leave, he tried to get sued. You know what I mean?
No, Mr. Mix. No, that's not.
He did get sued.
Yeah, well, yeah, he got sued, but Mr. Mix want to be over there for the notoriety. He wants the notoriety. He wants people to know who he is. And
as he should, because just like you said. But listen, just as you said, like Uncle Luke taking all the credit that he created that sound and he did all that stuff. Mr. Mix is on the other end of it too, because Mr. Mix created all the production, the beat, the tracks. That was so hard to do. I mean, young cats don't get this. How you guys recorded Me So Horny, you guys had to wait for it to come on and play again on TV just to be able to record it on the VH and then cut it and slice it, and that's hard to do. And then time it.
Right.
I mean, for him to do all that was amazing. But for you to actually see it on TV and say, we should do something with that, that was brilliant.
Yeah, yep. And I remember Mr. Mix gave me that cassette, too. I was at the Pac Jam. I think I was trying to DJ. Luke had a Bass 917. He had Bass 917. It was a radio station, a pirate radio station. And I remember Mr. Mix came and gave me that cassette and said, here goes your shit. He said, I just did.
What'd you do with it?
Yeah. I listened to it. We played it, and just at that time, just playing the track with no vocals on it, we knew that it was something special.
So, where's the cassette at?
The cassette that he gave me?
Yeah.
I don't know where that cassette is.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know where the cassette that he gave me when he put it together. When he put it together for me to hear it on cassette, that's like a rough draft or something, just the track.
Yeah, I go because he said that he already had he already had a track done. He just had to incorporate the Me So Horny part because their idea. Once you give him the idea, he incorporated it, but he already had like the base of the track already.
Well, I gave him both of the ideas with Firecracker and from the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See that? I mean, there was the interview that Mr. Mix did. He was talking to someone else. I guess that did your mixtapes or whatnot, and he was saying that how when he would go in to get your music, he would see you guys all in the studio. And then he'll see Luke somewhere else, like doing like, I guess in the office or whatnot, like working on the office part. But it was you guys collaborating and doing the production and writing the songs. He said it was pretty neat watching you guys like, in action.
Well, all of the hit records that I ever made was with Mr. Mix. So
yeah, you guys did some great things.
Yeah.
The whole thing of putting like the incorporate like soundtracks, like you guys are on like so many soundtracks, like your music comes out on 2 soundtracks a year pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's amazing. That's right. There's a story. See, I gotta give credit to Weisenberger there because he's actually getting your music out and because he's making money off of it. That's why he's doing it. But that's still hard to do. Most people can't even get music placed. People want to get their music placed. So yeah, think about when we get your music back, where we're gonna put it, like what publisher we're gonna want to give it to.
Yeah.
Because
we get it back. We got to get it back. But
we will get it back.
I might be old and dead and gone before we get all of that shit back.
Don't say that. Well, then at least your daughter will be set up. Then your daughter will be set up.
And they
at least your daughter will be set up.
Yep.
Don't say that. No, because like we didn't even think we were gonna file. For us to even file, as far as we didn't think we were gonna get the group involved, right? We didn't think they were gonna join us, and then we didn't think we were gonna get a lawyer, But then we got the lawyer, and then we didn't think we were gonna be able to file, but then we were able to file. And then we didn't think we were going to get Uncle Luke to sign. So we did it all. So everything that we thought we weren't able to do, we did it.
Yeah.
Well, so now that the lawyer's in the lawyer's hands, now it's up to him to he's going to record the paperwork with the courts this week or within a couple of weeks because he already filed that the record labels know. Mm-hmm. So now he's going to record it, and then I guess pretty soon we should be hearing back. They should be replying, but they're probably going to wait to the very end before they start replying. Prolong it longer.
Yeah, and the very end is when 2 years from now or something like that. I read a year from now or something like that.
Yeah, but I can't believe we've been at it for 3 years. We've been working on this for 3 years almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be worth it. It's been 35. A couple more years won't hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Weinberger in his grave before he give up that 2 Live Crew shit.
Well, it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money, but it needs to be back to where you got the people that made it.
If his little bitch ass lifestyle boy made him really give him the ego and everything, he's gonna die before he get that shit up.
Well, yeah. God's gonna be able to. I think we're gonna prevail on this one.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me get this far. I'm nobody. I'm a sports writer. That's how I got. I'm not in the industry. I was a sports writer, and I hired booked Ronnie O for a show. That's how I got involved. I was like,
disrespect. Well,
so you guys might be legends and all, but I don't give a fuck. If you guys are not working, I will be on your ass.
Yeah.
So I just did sports. I just know sports. I didn't really know music. I'm like, who did what? Huh? So I guess that's but I do know what I like. If I could sell it, if I could market it or push it. But other than that, I don't belong in the music world. That's the whole reason I'm in the music world. Besides my daughter, my daughter's the reason I learned it. And then here's the reason I was
Art My Rulez at gmail.com. Rules with a Z. And you can also catch me on IG, The Real Brother Marquis. And I'm Mark Demetrius on Facebook. And yes, stay tuned because we're going to be hooking up a fan page on Facebook. And we're going to hook it up to where we can have this podcast on Facebook as well. So all of my family and some of the older people and the older fans that don't do Instagram, they can see me on Facebook as well. And I am very, very grateful for the fans. I love you guys and thank you guys for all of the support and love throughout the years. Without you, I would not be able to be here to even have this podcast or attempt to do something. I would like to thank all of the members of the 2 Live Crew for that journey that we were on together. And I'm just grateful to be here, to be seen and heard and not viewed. I just had a birthday, so thank God.
Yep. Happy birthday.
I'm an Aries.
Awesome. Happy birthday.
Me and my birthday, don't forget that, April 2nd.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
What I want you to do too, baby, right now, I want you to explain the case, like what you're trying to do with your music. So I want to make sure you understand it so you can explain it to other people too. So
basically, we're just trying to get the rights back to the music so that we can obtain some ownership. The business every 35 years, the rights of the music can get reverted back to the artist, and the artist can have a chance to have all of their stuff back. So we want all of our stuff back. The record label knows about this law, and I'm quite sure they know the ins and outs of it too. So we don't really want it to be a fight, but we know what kind of people that we're dealing with. And we just want our rights back. We want the name back. We want the catalogs and music and everything back that goes with 2 Live Crew.
As you rightly deserve, actually. You guys deserve it.
as we rightfully deserve. But it's a lot of crazy characters. When money comes to play with Two Live Crew, man, people just get crazy and just get way out of character. Like they on some mental shit.
Yeah, I commend you for wanting to put it out there to help the up and coming artists to learn from the situation, because they're barely learning the ins and outs.
Yes, most definitely. Definitely help the up and coming artists. Seems like all the up and coming artists right now, and from where it was to now, it seems like a lot of these guys and girls and the new artists and everything, they have better management, they have better deals, they have better situations. So
well, they're just independent.
Yeah,
they're just independent. Well, if you corner the market on marketing and branding,
right,
that's huge. If you could get that, if you could get that like a solid, if you got a solid hold of that, then you're pretty much going to be good. So, because a lot of people like want to brand themselves as after what's current now, what's trending now, but that fades. So that means your brand and career will fade along with it. So if you brand yourself after who you are and what you are, that's always going to be consistent. And that's what I want people to see about you. Like Two Live Crew, yeah, you guys have a brand, but now there's a different stage for you where I want like the theme song. That's a different style of music. I love it. Have you heard the feedback on that? In fact, Thibaut, if you like the theme song to his podcast, let us know what your thoughts are. Leave us a comment or hit us up in the email. Get us on social media. Oh, if you want to contact me on my social media, it's Nicole Key, NECOLE, KEY 33. And let me know. Tell me about his track. I call it a hit. See, I already called it a hit. His new music.
I'll give you more.
I want to hear more of that. I want to hear more of that old grown man lane.
That's easy. I can do that shit all day.
Well, then do it. What the fuck?
We're gonna get something to you. We're gonna get something to you, young lady.
Oh my god.
You just relax, all right? You just relax. All this new to me. I'm just coming out of a prehistoric age right now. I'm coming out of a fucking cave.
It took me 3 years to dust you off to get you to right here. There was a lot of dust.
I don't want to talk to nobody in the music industry.
But speaking of that, we got to give a shout out to the podcast network, that Filling Podcast Network, and the whole family there, and letting us come aboard and helping us out and being so very patient with us, getting us going and helping us do the technical part of it.
It's all my fault. Yes, we're slowing and everything that
the lagging is his fault. The technical problems was my fault. So we're both here. We're guilty.
It's my fault. It's my fault. But
my fault.
Consistent. I'm going to be more consistent. But thank you guys, though. Thank you guys. Yeah, Brother Black and Conscious E. Smitty. Yeah.
Conscious Rhyme and E. Smitty and Brother Black and all the shows that they do. Real Food.
Yes.
And then Conscious Rhyme, where he salutes the veterans. I got to get all these podcasts remembered, and we have to start promoting and marketing them correctly so they can start getting some. They have some great content. I listen to their shows.
Cool.
So we got to get.
Glad to be.
We got to help this network grow as well as our platform too.
You're gonna be saying, "Yeah, I did something right, huh?"
You do a lot of things right. You swear. You comment. Have you ever seen Mother Dearest? That's what I feel like.
Look at you. Look at you. It's Marquis just fucks up all the shit.
I never said that.
He just fucks up everything.
Whatever. Yeah. Look, I can showcase what I know, or I can showcase my skills and my strategy if it wasn't for you trusting me. So I'm very honored and thankful to you for allowing me to.
Yeah, that's got to be me trusting somebody in the record business. That's God. Thank you, Jesus.
Isn't it? Amen. That's so true. This whole thing, that is a miracle. Because you, out of all the artists, seriously, you're the most like isolated, most hidden. Like for me to even found, like I'm surprised I even was able to contact with you. Because you're like so hit, like no one, they didn't know where to find you. So people were looking for you.
But I like to run fucking around. Yeah, I like it. But I'm here now, so you guys can find me and holler at me. I want to come out and breathe a little bit and stick my head out and see what's going on out here.
Yeah. You know what? You should start doing music, showing them your new music, like on the podcast, showing them how you process it, how you start writing it, what you like the beats and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did you want to tell us about the new cats that you like? You said you like the new music. Didn't you want to tell us, like, start doing like a review of that?
Yes, yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'm gonna contact those guys from overseas. Those
Yeah,
guys.
but even
Yeah.
but even local, like some new tracks, like don't you want to like give like your taste on that? Like what you like? Do you compare it? Do you compare the new music to the old music? Do you like what do you like? How do you like new music? Because it's a different sound now.
And I'm loving that new music. I'm loving that new
Which
stuff.
ones?
Like it.
Like,
I like the Migos. I like Little Baby. I like the Baby. Of course, I like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. I can just look at some young girls. They kind of remind me. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion kind of remind me of watching soft porn or some shit.
oh my goodness. I never thought that would be on TV the way it was.
I kind of like that. I can turn on.
Well, most men did. Most men did. But that was kind of awkward for a lot of people.
But hey, it is what it is.
There's a time and place.
Cardi B on there bumping around and and songs on and shit. So I'm like, oh, look at that. All right, let's go. Let's do it up. I like that shit. I like it.
Am I turning red yet? Am I turning red? I think I'm red.
I love Cardi B. I'm gonna go see Cardi B. I'm a Cardi B fan. I know she's married and got kids and all of that, but I like her music.
Well, you do like her as an artist, so shout out to her out of respect for her artistry.
Right, I got respect for artistry, and I like her husband's music as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her husband's music as well. But you have to be careful going to them young concerts. They got a lot of guns and shit. You have to how to get over there. You can't be around a lot of young guys. It's crazy out here now.
Oh yeah, it's true. What male artist do you want to meet, or do you want to see?
Okay, my other artists are I like J. Cole, Tyler the Creator. I like Chance.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I like Chance.
I didn't know that. That's cool. What do you like about their style?
Well, because this style is kind of different. It can be kind of conscious. It can be kind of uplifting. They make kind of uplifting songs, and they have good lyrics. And the song has good spirit. Has a good spirit on them, and it's a little different from all of the gang music, I guess it's called the gang culture or whatever. The stuff that's kind of hot out here right now.
What do you think about those rappers promoting like the Xanax and the drinking and all that stuff and all the tattoos and all that? Is that?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, that's where it's gone. You know what I mean? That's where it's gone. And
who do you think's pushing it?
And that's their thing. The big labels are pushing those songs like that.
But did they tell you guys to do like they never told you to mark up your bodies before?
No, I'm not putting on no tattoos. I don't even have a tattoo.
Either do I.
I don't have a tattoo.
Either do I.
It's like you're gonna like some music you're gonna like. Some you're not gonna like, but some music that you like, and of course, the songs that you like tend to stick with you. I like some of those gang songs. I like some of those songs that glorify drugs. So that album, all the beat.
What's that one song? It says I'm an alcoholic. Who sings it? I love that song. I just get in trouble for singing it. My daughters just get mad. I call it what you want. I'm an alcoholic. Is that what song? I can't sing. I do not do this. But who sings it?
That was Tag. That was the group, the Alcoholics. I think Exhibit was in that group.
So that's the song. I used to sing it. My daughters just get mad. Stop singing that. But I'll be to buzz.
Yeah.
But I mean, some things are like the party songs that get you out from your stressful life. But like I like the old '90s like music.
They have a song that there's a message in the music. There's a song for whatever you're going through at that moment.
Bookmark, isn't it bookmark a time and place?
Yep. And there's a song that will always take you back into a time and place. Like,
exactly.
Okay, I'm listening to this song right here. It reminds me of a young lady. I was in a relationship with her. When this was out, I was doing this. When this was out, I was kind of all right. When this was out, I had a hot record. So,
That's crazy.
Music is timeless, and it can always put you in a place. And it can be very, very therapeutic. When I'm down or something, feeling kind of low, I'll just turn on some music, start going through the channels, and
your theme song is very upbeat. I love it. I listen to it on the way to work a lot.
Well, you like that song, huh?
I
Thank
do.
you.
Because it's uplifting, and I guess knowing what you've been through, it inspires me to want like stop being a pity party. Like if I'm having a bad day, I listen to that. I'm like, I know what you've been through. So when I hear that, it's like, you know what? It feels like that's good. Like we're blessed, you know. Like this,
that's right. That's right. We
you know,
got to regardless. We can't let them. We can't let them get us down.
like I gotta think like, yes, we're working our asses off, but at the same time, like I'm working with a legendary hip hop artist. Like, oh my god! Like I have to sit back and realize, like when people approach you or talk about you, and I'm like, wow, I'm working with him. I get intimidated. Should I call him now? Because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that to him. I'm like, they want to talk to him like that. But then I'm like, I need to tell him shit because if he doesn't get on it.
This young lady abuses me. She's abusing y'all's legends out here. She just calls and cusses me out, calls me all kind of names, and
Yeah. Oh yeah, I own it. I own it.
She's abusing me. But so
get to it. You know how to avoid that, right? You know how to avoid that.
Yes, I know how to avoid it.
There you go.
The story of my life, women. All of my women abused me in my life.
I know. I'm so lucky. We're so lucky that fortunately, we have people that in our corners that are supporting us and not hating on our relationship.
Yeah, no shit, huh? But now,
yeah, we get a lot of support because you know, there's gonna
Georgia. I'm somewhere in Georgia, and probably after this airs, I probably would get a phone call.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably a call from one of my female friends.
I can't touch you though.
This is over there. I'm here. She's way over there. Relax.
She's way over there.
She's having to do something. Relax, little girl. Relax.
Well, I guess they can't believe two attractive people can work together and not be platonic. But we're proof, right?
Yes, proof. You know.
Hey, like I said, when you talk about business, it's always that comes priority. You know, when you can make someone money and get things going, you don't want to mess that up. You gotta make things happen.
That up. No, we don't want to mess that up. No.
But the thing is, I'm so excited about what we're doing. I'm talking about you all the time sometimes. And either person I'm dating, they're like, enough already. I go, aren't you excited for us?
The guys are being like that too? What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Like you talk about him a lot. I go, well, because I work with him. It's like, do people talk about their work? Yeah. Well, there you go.
Stop that. You got to stop talking about me when you're entertaining your gentleman.
I'm talking about my work. You're my work. You're a work in progress.
Shut up, black ass already. Where the fuck is he's way out there? Shut up talking about it. I probably get mad too. Shut the fuck up talking about his black ass already.
But I need it to work. And then if they don't support it, I'm like, you're not supporting me. You're not supporting my career. Forcing them to listen to me talk about another man. That sucked. I thought I just said that out loud. That's fucked up.
That's what we get for being so old and single. Right.
Well, I'm so driven by, like, I'm so passionate about what we're doing. Like I want to reclaim your legacy and cement it, let people know what you've actually done in history for hip hop. At the same time, I want you to, I want people to know who you are. Like you're such an amazing person. Like you're humorous. You have me rolling all day long just thinking about the stuff that you say. So like I want you to get back in that comedy lane that you were in. I want people to see that part of you. Like, come on. Like, you're the only person I know that could go on stage right now and say some, like, perverted shit, and people be like, huh? All quiet. But then once you say, what? I'm 2 Live Crew. Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead. Like, you're the only one I know will get the pass in this day and age that can actually say something so Me Too movement and still get a pass. Like, because you're 2 Live Crew. Oh, okay. Like, you can say some stuff right now in this day that no one else could say, but since you're 2 Live Crew, it's a given. Okay.
I got away with a lot of shit being 2 Live Crew. Yeah. Can't
now
black ass prison, boy.
Remember when you were trying to book it, or you book your shows, and I'm like, no girl on stage, no girl on stage, no girl on stage,
and no girl on stage. That used to be
the girls. Wait.
The best part when fucking girls come on stage and they're touching me and I'm touching them, but you can't do that anymore. Can't do that no more. They got too many.
I thought you were shy.
Showtime. Showtime, baby. Showtime. You got to turn into a beat.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
Yep. Show.
Yeah, you did a good show. A lot of people like your show.
Good.
Well, yeah, they need you. They need you. You guys, everyone needs each other to make it work.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, Mr. Mix can have that shit over there by himself. Oh, he's over there with Weinberger. Fuck that.
Yeah. I want it to a point. I want it to a point where you guys each get your own cash handed to you separate. Like that's your money. You guys you're each
I ain't fucking with
entities.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
no one person should have the money. Where everyone has to come to that one person for the cash. Everyone should be giving their money just like they are like their own man.
That was my way of getting out of there.
Yeah, I know. I commend you on that because you went for broke by leaving there.
Yeah, fuck
that's when I met you, and I was like, just hold on, and we'll get things going. And thank God the BMI came through, and then thank God you started finding work, and then. But 3 years later, we're barely like the seeds that we threw out there are popping up now. Now we just got to make sure we keep watering them, So that's why I'm cussing you out. That's why I'm cussing you out.
Yeah, you've been a great help. You've been a tremendous help, young lady. Thank you for all of your time. Thank you for sticking with me.
Yeah, we've been through some. You can't get rid of me now after everything we've been through. It's like you can't. Like I don't care. You can't. Like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of you.
We've been through so much. Like we ripped each other. You ripped me an asshole, and I ripped you an asshole. You know those shows that they do like on reality series. They do like the divorce shows or those like counseling shows.
Yeah.
They should do one with managers and artists. We go at it.
Yeah, you like my
man.
At the same time.
Like you have me in tears before I leave to work at times. I'm like, asshole.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have women in tears.
Yes, you do. And I'm like, fuck you then. Do it yourself. Fuck you then.
Out there, I am. Yeah, say something.
But seriously, we go through these emotions, but then when we're on a high together, we're like our best friend. Me and you, just get through.
He's 50-something years old. He ain't man. He still don't know how to talk to women. I can hear that now. We get all of that shit now. What are you making her cry for?
Oh, stop. I'm talking about he makes every girl cries over it when they're passionate about something. And that's a good thing, though. If we're upset by it, it's because we're passionate about it.
Okay.
So, your girlfriend's gonna lay off. Don't.
I'm gonna catch a lot of flack from this shit. Don't say that. Don't mess up my little social life with my babies.
With your babies? You just mess yourself up, dude.
My women friend. I only have one. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Girl, yes, I only have one girl, by the way.
I haven't known you to have multiples.
No, I only have one girl. Shit, I'm getting old. I can't. That's just.
No, but every time since I met you, I've only known you to only date one girl at a time.
Yeah, one girl. I only have one girl, and I'm trying my best to keep this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully it works, and I hope it's where she's like uplifting you and encouraging you. You know what I mean? Not keeping you back. It's gonna help me help you. You know what I mean? Because she's pushing it, and she's encouraging him. That helps me out.
Well, you're like family, Nicole. So you're like family with all of us. So we all have to accept.
I'm the little sister that bugs everyone.
Yes. You a scrappy little Latina girl. You're a little scrapper, huh? Little fucking chihuahua.
Hey, Ronnie doesn't say I'm not a punk for a reason. Nicole ain't no punk. So I think we should close this out. Get them following. Let people know. So are we gonna do the virtual event? Let the people know about the virtual event if we want to do that.
Yes, we are going to have a virtual event coming up soon, everybody. We want you to tune in and support us. It's going to be me and Nicole Key with our rules, and Brother Marquis. I'm going to be the host. Nicole Key.
It's going to be like a meet and greet.
And it's going to be a meet and greet also. And man, we just want to welcome everybody. We want to thank everybody for their love and support. And we want to show our love and support as well. So we're going to
we're going to try to keep it small. I'm going to try to keep it small so that way people can ask questions with you and talk to you and get to know you and figure out what's because there's so many fans out there that want to ask you so many questions that adore you.
I love my fans. I love the fans. I love the fans more than being famous.
I know.
More than money. The people is where it's at. Just to get out there and to interact with people and strangers and to make them laugh and to make them smile and to hug them and get some of that energy. That's the good shit. That's what I like. That's the good shit. That's what I like. Yeah,
I love people.
I like that. I like to mess with people. I like
Oh, I know you mess with me a lot, ass.
like it. I like it. I like just being me. I like just being me. I couldn't really be me over there with Weinberger and Two Live Groups. I was on some other shit. It's a weird spirit with that shit.
You were so young, though. You were so young.
Weird fucking vibe over there with that shit, you know. And then
But you were young too, babe.
people are getting money. It's, you know, that fame shit. You get up into that fame realm, it gets weird up there. It's a different spirit.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
kind of scary too. Yeah, when I feel it coming, like when I feel like the tension coming, I get nervous. So I think we should close this out, babe. We're good. I think it's exactly an hour.
Yes, definitely an hour.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Until the next time we see each other again, in our next episode of My Art, My Rules, Brother Marquis saying peace.
That was good.
That was good. That was good.
Now, that was the closing. Now do the intro.
Now do the intro again. Didn't I do the intro?
Yeah, in case I don't like it.
The sacrifice. This is my